So the new Asana is redesigned from the ground up to make tracking work even easier in 3 ways. The first part of our news is the Asana redesign. The Asana redesign is about making Asana itself easier to use. Because Asana is a powerful product with a ton of features, and a lot of customers tell us that it can be overwhelming and a little hard to get started. To fix that, we knew Asana needed some big changes. In fact, the #1 request we get from customers was to improve the design. So we spent the last year thinking really deeply about ease of use. We talked to customers, we pored over user studies, we made countless prototypes. We even doubled the size of our design team and brought in a fantastic new design leader. And today, we want to show you the fruit of that labor. So while you're here, we're shipping a whole new design for Asana. Here's what Asana looked like before this work began. And here's what it'll look like starting today. We are so proud of these improvements. So to tell you about all the changes we've made and why we made them, here's Vanessa, the lead designer on the project.
Thanks, Justin. I'm really excited to share this redesign with you today. We've made the product much easier to use in 3 key ways. First, simplicity by default. We know Asana has a ton of powerful features, but that doesn't mean it needs to feel complicated. In the new design, Asana starts simple, like a blank sheet of paper. We want the product to give you that calm, focused feeling, like a great idea has just come to you, and you reach for your notepad, start jotting down ideas, and they flow out naturally, with nothing getting in the way. And then from that simplicity, the power unfolds over time. As the project becomes more complex, advanced features like status updates appear at just the right time. And soon enough, as you get going on your work, you'll be juggling multiple projects, which you can access in the sidebar and manage them there. But then when you're not using it, it slips away, so you can focus on the work at hand. Our redesign also gives you clarity. The new top bar is a jumping off point for all of the spaces in Asana. Similarly, the project header is a jumping off point to all the contents below that. It increases the hierarchy and makes things super clear on the page. So from there, you can dive into a calendar of the upcoming milestones for your team. There's also a space to see high-level progress and keep everyone in the loop with what's going on. And finally, a gallery full of all the beautiful images and files that are related to your work. And as we started this design, we considered how it would work on all platforms, so it's rolling out today across both web and mobile. So the DNA of our new visual language starts with cards and panels. These building blocks combine to form fluid layouts. They contain subtle physical depth. Increased whitespace supports focused reading and writing. Clear typography leads the eye across the page in a purposeful rhythm. And color is intentional. As you move across this blank white canvas, it activates. Coral for creation, blue for action, and green for completion. Ultimately, the Asana redesign is about a newfound energy. So Asana's quiet when you need to focus, but we get excited and celebrate along with you. When your team's jamming and completing a ton of work, Asana keeps that momentum going with bursts of color. And then when you're crossing the finish line, you might even spot a rare flying unicorn that will help you celebrate. And when you're showing appreciation for your team, Asana makes sure that everyone's feeling the love. That's really what we're trying to achieve here. It's a simpler, clearer, more energizing experience, not just for project managers, but for everyone on the team. Thank you.
So we have asked people for first impressions of this redesign, and here are the most commonly used words. Notably, this isn't curated. People just gave it purely positive reviews. And as we've rolled the redesign beta out to a few paying customers, they've been loving it. So a lot of these observations are exactly what we were hoping for. It's just how we wanted people to respond to the new design. So that gives you an idea of how the Asana redesign is making it easier to track work. It launches to everyone this morning. But that's just the first way we're making it easier to track work. Here is the second way. The second part of today's news is conversations.